All right, we got my boy Shakka AHMOSE, and he's on Knikaveli TV. What's up, AHMOSE, Shakka?
All right, Hotep, shout out to Knikaveli TV. This is your brother Shakka AHMOSE from ShakkaAHMOSE.com. Y'all know me from House of Consciousness. Now it's all about Black Brainstorm. It's about live lectures with Shakka AHMOSE. You can check it all out on ShakkaAHMOSE.com. And again, shout out to Knikaveli TV. This is what I want to see from the Knicks. We see what's going on in the NFL, right?
Okay.
You see what Kaepernick did to bring attention to what's going on, right? Okay. So what I'm saying is this. What's up with the NBA? What's up with the Knicks? I'm saying, what's really good? You know what I mean? I know that, look, I'm not even, like I said, I'm not a basketball fan or enthusiast, whatever, but what I'm saying is this. I know there's a lot of black players on that team, so what's really good? What are y'all doing for the communities? What are y'all doing to send a message? You gotta bring back to sports what used to be in sports. Muhammad Ali, remember he stood for something. Them brothers in the Olympics, they had their fists up in the air, they stood for something. So what's up with the players on the Knicks? Name some players on the Knicks. I don't follow, I told you, I keep it 100.
All right. Since you want to keep it 100 with me,
yeah.
My boy Carmelo Anthony does a lot off the court.
Okay.
I'm from James Monroe.
Okay, you from James Monroe?
James Monroe houses out in the Bronx.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay, and he put courts out there.
He put courts out there.
Basketball courts. He's not even from the Bronx.
Okay.
He's from Red Hook. He's from out there in Brooklyn.
All right.
So I mean,
with all that money, we need more than courts. We don't need them putting courts in the hood. We got courts everywhere you go. You go on any project and find courts. We need them to open some schools in the hood. We need them to support some black charter schools in the hood. That's what we need with that NBA money. You understand? Housing, real talk, employment, stores. All these Arabs that got these stores on the corner, you're gonna tell me these black ball players on the Knicks and the Lakers and Miami Heat, they can't pull their money together, open up a few delis in black neighborhoods? I see a few of them doing it. Most of it is coming from football players. I haven't seen many basketball players doing it.
So let me ask you this. Are you trying to tell me that Carmelo Anthony taking his time out to put courts in a project? You go to these projects, man, they don't even have courts for the kids to play. So I understand where you're coming from. What you're saying, you can always, bring the level up.
But so what I'm asking about the housing, the schools, the unemployment, the black-owned, the so-called black-owned.
But like I was telling him, your owner is James Dolan from the Knicks. You expect James Dolan to come out his pocket?
Not talking about James. We talking about all the players in the NFL.
That's it. You talking about basketball.
The NBA,
that's right.
The NBA, the NFL.
This is the era for sports accountability. Yeah. This is the era for athletic accountability.
All the hip hop rap stars.
Yeah. But the bottom line is that what we saying. The bottom line is that what we saying is that this is the era of sports accountability. It can no longer be business as usual. If it's still business as usual, then you don't deserve for people that look like me to want to go buy tickets to come watch you play. I don't care if it's the Knicks, I don't care if it's the Heat or whatever, because when that game is over, everybody's going back to the reality of whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? And not only that, you got to remember something, and this is what I really want all the black players on the Knicks to just think about. And this is from your brother Shakka AHMOSE. I'm going to put this in the air.
Okay.
There was a time when y'all was not allowed to play in any league in this country. And certain people made certain sacrifices so that y'all could do that. And unfortunately, we got too many black athletes, and I'm sure there's some on the Knicks, or many on the Knicks, that take for granted what they got. They think they got there by themselves. They think they earned everything by themselves, just by their blood, sweat, and tears. Nah, there were sacrifices made. You understand what I'm saying? You can't forget what went down in the 60s, what went down in the 50s and the 40s, whatever it was, whatever black people did to open up the door for you to get there, you got to turn around and remember the struggle's not over just because you got your millions. You understand what I'm saying? I love it. What was that basketball coach that said, the one that made all the racist statements? He wasn't the owner. He was one of the owners of the team. I think he was one of the owners of the Lakers. And he said some slick shit, and his girlfriend outed him.
I know you're talking about. I can't get the name.
Right.
I know
right. Now at that moment, all of the NBA players, they stood up. They made symbols. All these symbolic gestures. You understand what I'm saying? But when I look at players like, okay, he's not on the Knicks, but Charles Barkley, right? It's very rare that you hear Charles Barkley say anything that is pro-black. And I don't expect it from him with his white wife. right? And he's often made it very clear that he's not pro-black. He's one of these neutral, cool Negroes. But the moment this dude, Richard Spencer, in the alt-right, said that he wants black people and white people to be separate, all of a sudden he got Charles Barkley's attention, and Charles had him on his show, on his, I don't know the name, I don't watch none of these sport channels, but NS, what do they call that?
ESPN.
ESPN, when Charles Barkley had him on his show recently, and it's on YouTube, this is recent. Charles Barkley had this white supremacist on his show because he wanted to hear the white supremacist views, and Charles Barkley was acting like a bitch, like, but why you feel that? I'm like, come on, bro.
I seen that, where any other time he'll be banging.
Yeah.
Right.
But he went into this feminine shit of, oh my God, like.
Maybe because he thought he was accepted in white America.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that is endemic to this whole athletic community. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's all of them. What I'm saying is that visible and symbolic gestures have to be made because you have to send messages. You have to send strong messages. The same way our adversaries send strong messages, you have to send strong messages. And y'all could do a lot more.
So is it safe to say, for a team like the New York Knicks, right? Who get capital, whether they win or not.
Of course they get capital, whether they win or not.
Whether they win or not. They should put back at least.
Of course.
Into the city.
Of course. It's all into the city. Look, they make as much money as these churches make. And these churches open up whole housing co-ops. They open up food co-ops. They do, I hate to say it, because I'm not a Christian, I'm not really a religious person. But I'm not a religious person at all. At least I don't consider myself. I might be. But the point I'm making is that collectively, even if you're not doing it on your own, collectively they could do so much more. Do you know what these players could do if they went to Haiti? They could turn around and make Haiti. You know how Las Vegas got created? A bunch of Jews got together and they decided, Bugsy Siegel and all the rest of these dudes, and they went out to a desert where there was nothing in Nevada. There was nothing. They put their money together and they created Las Vegas. They own shit. What was Cuba before Fidel Castro? Cuba was the playground for rich white Americans and rich white corporations. That was their playground. You gonna tell me all these athletes can't get together and turn around and go make Haiti something special? They can't invest their money in that and make Haiti the diamond for black people all over the world? Yeah, and if they can't do it, then they need to make it known what kind of public policies or political policies are in place that does not allow them to do something like that. Because persons like myself, I wonder about things like that. All black people ain't wondering about what's going on with Atlanta Housewives and Love and Hip Hop. We wondering about real shit out here, because shit is real out here. I don't know if the New York Knicks know it, but people are drowning like all over the fucking world. Wow. All over the world. I don't know if the New York Knicks know, but people are blowing themselves up all over the fucking world. So people out here are really wondering about real shit. Gentrification is real. People are being made homeless by earthquakes. People being made homeless by hurricanes. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that, look, NBA rings and all that shit is nice. You can get a million hoops, and you might not put none of this shit on your channel because none of it is probably really pro sports. But I'm giving you 100.
No.
You give it. You understand what I'm saying?
You're doing good, bro.
So and you know, for all I know, some sports person might see this and be like, you know what, brother is right. And I'm gonna tell you something. Colin Kaepernick, because of what he did, check it out, because of what he did, and he went and got the $1 million contract afterwards, which means that what some team just took him, the Jaguars or whatever.
Oh, he got picked up, Kaepernick?
He got picked up by some team, right? So the point I'm making though,
Jacksonville, the Jaguar.
I don't know, yeah, whoever it was, but he got a big, it was a multi-million-dollar contract. Okay, so the point I'm making though is this. The point I'm making is that there's different levels of love. And when you get the love of your people, that's a special kind of love. Some things have a price tag on it, some things are priceless. If you don't know the difference between what got a price tag and something that's priceless, you ain't got no real game. I don't care how much game you think you got.
And it's funny because I haven't heard any donations coming from the Knicks. Well, I haven't.
Donations for
I'm not saying this because you're talking about Hurricane, you know,
like,
Harvey, you know, we got Jose now.
The kids that starving every day in the neighborhood.
Every day, yeah. Do you know? Hold on, check it out. If you listen, I'm addicted to NPR radio. I listen to NPR, National Public Radio, because I like global news. I like to know what's going on all over the world. All right, Goddess, right? Absolutely. So the point, she's so pretty, right? So the point I'm making is this.
Come on now, stay focused.
Yeah, I am focused.
Stay focused.
Right, yo, so the point I'm making is this. That is, yeah, you're right, Keith. That always comes to blows for me, man. That's my boy. Hey, I'm a black man. You know what it is, dude. I'm an African. So look, the point I'm making though is this, and that is, see, she gonna blow me again, right? Yo, right. So look, the point I'm making is this.
Babies and kids starving, man.
Let me focus for a second. The point I'm making is this. These NBA players can do a lot more. If you listen to NPR radio, they talked about teen hunger is at an all-time high. This is shit we don't speak about. And let me tell you something. I stand out. Huh? Yeah, but teen hunger. Kids being hungry every day, it's real. It's real out here. Oh, they just not, and you know what they just said? They just announced that they brought free lunches back to school. When I was growing up, lunch was always free, so I didn't even know it stopped being free. I didn't even know it.
Right.
I had no idea. So now school lunch is free again. But then you got a lot of kids that are not eating it because of the stigma. They don't want to be associated with being poor.
Right.
And what they feed them. But
I like the twist of what you're talking about as far as what the organizations could do for the community.
Yeah, they could do way much. Hold on, check it out. I hate to say this though, hold on, fam, I hate to say this, but I can't even put it on an organization. I'm talking about athletes as individuals. Fuck the organization. As individuals. Once your pay rate go over a certain level, you could do a lot with a little bit. But the most important thing you could do is set an example. Colin Kaepernick set an example. Check it out, before he even put up his millions, just by fucking taking that knee, he set an example. That was balls. That's having balls. That's having, I hate to use this language, that's having a dick. You understand what I'm saying? These athletes act like they ain't got no dick. Real talk, like they scared. They scared of opening their mouth and saying something. Some of them, because of the money. But when but we from the old school, what they say, the man make the money don't make the man.
Right,
you don't even hear nobody say that anymore.
Do you think there's any racism on the Knicks?
Racism on the Knicks?
Racism, like for instance, I'm talking about James Dolan and the Charles Oakley situation. You heard about that?
I don't know about it now.
You know about that? Talk to me about that.
First of all, not just the Charles Oakley situation. You got to go back to the situation with Sterling. And
that's the name he was looking for.
That was
Sterling.
Sterling and the Clippers.
Yeah.
When he spoke, just like all the rest of them, only thing he did was spoke on, but all the rest of them was scared to speak on. They wouldn't speak on. Same thing Donald Trump is doing. Saying the same thing that they all been saying and haven't had the nerve to say it.
So do you think Carmelo Anthony and James Dolan what do you think the relationship was like? Do you think it stirred more from Oakley giving his opinion about the organization? Or do you think that was some straight up, I'm a Jew, you're a black man, and I don't respect your opinion?
Now let's be on racist because that's more personal. You got to realize that James Dolan is who he is though, but he helped a lot of people on the Knicks,
he's the owner
of the Knicks. Cablevision. Yeah, James Dolan, Cablevision. Okay. But he did Isaiah, just like Isaiah. James Dolan helped a lot of people. That was just some personal friction between him. I believe he loves Carmelo. That was Phil Jackson that was getting on Carmelo, not James Dolan. James Dolan brought Carmelo to the Knicks.
How you felt about that with Phil Jackson?
Well, I felt they didn't need Phil Jackson to begin with. They should have got Mark. They could have got Mark Jackson. They could have got Charles Oakley. They could have got anyone, the ex-Knicks. They could have got Patrick Ewing to do the same job that they gave Phil Jackson to do.
So why they always relying on these white coaches like black men can't think? Like what's that all about?
Well, he wasn't a coach. He came like a GM or the president.
Yeah, they wanted him to be a coach. But he ain't want to take that position. They wanted Phil Jackson to be a coach. Yeah, he used to. Yeah.
Phil Jackson played with the Knicks when he was reading them.
Yeah, I don't really follow sports. Like I said, the only reason I don't really follow sports is that basically I'm not a spectator kind of person. I don't like to sit on the sideline while other people are living life and doing whatever they're doing. I ain't gonna hate on nobody. If you running up and down the court and getting millions, run up and down the court and get your millions. Just don't expect me to sit there and watch, because I'm out getting mine. That's it.
What I wanted to say about when he said the millions, you understand when Sterling said the owners are all billionaires. He said it's the same thing. It's the same thing as the plantation. He's the slave owner and they the slave. He told them, I'm the one that bought them cars for you. I'm the one that bought them houses for you. But that's how they all feel. But as long as the players are millionaires, just remember that all the owners are billionaires.
Of course.
That's who's paying. They're the employer, those are the employees. That's all. It's club, Cole. It's another job they got.
So let me ask you this, because you say it's beyond racism, right?
It's with James Dolan's situation. I don't believe it is racism because he did a lot to help them.
All right, this is my question, right?
Yeah. As far as James Dolan concerned.
This is my question as far as James Dolan.
Yeah.
What's your input, right? Because he said something, Shakka AHMOSE, that about why they don't hire black coaches. Right now, they did hire a few black coaches, a couple. You had Woodson, you had Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
But don't you think it's kind of crazy how, right?
Yeah, okay.
Isaiah's from Detroit.
Let me ask you a question.
Why they ain't put Patrick Ewing? And why they didn't give Patrick Ewing a job?
They didn't put Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing
was some principal. Patrick Ewing has a job now with the Georgetown Hoyas. He's the new coach for the Hoyas.
But why Patrick Ewing wasn't with the Knicks?
It was something personal. They say Patrick Ewing was arrogant. It was his own personality that they like. But the thing is, the same thing Shakka said about the black quarterback. They never thought that people was capable of being black quarterback. So the NFL, they had to have I forgot the proposition they called it, but they had to have a proposition in all Major League Baseball, football, and the NBA to have coaches, black coaches, a certain amount of black coaches. Now we got black coaches, we need black GM, we need black presidents, we need more black owners.
Right, ownership is everything.
Yeah, we need more black owners, not just the players. We need the players, we need the owners, we need the managers.
You gotta remember, it's always been about ownership. What you think you was fighting to get up from under for 400 years? Being owned.
It's like you couldn't be black.
They owned your ass when you came here, and it's always been about ownership.
Just like he said.
Wait another 100 years before you become owners? Really?
Just like he said, in the NFL, a lot of quarterbacks come out of college as quarterbacks, but they always change position because they never thought that a black man was capable of playing quarterback.
I'm gonna say one last thing.
Enough to play quarterback.
Allow me to interject.
That's why they always put him in a different position.
Elon Musk can own rocket ships that go up in and out of space. You gonna tell me black men can't own basketball teams? I'm done.
All right, there it is, man. Shakka AHMOSE, let them know you on Knikaveli TV.
ShakkaAHMOSE.com, Knikaveli TV, ShakkaAHMOSE.com, Knikaveli TV. You know what it is. We can watch basketball, we can play, but we got to be responsible. And remember, I heard this one black sportscaster say the other day, success and wealth does not transcend blackness. Jay-Z's trying to tell y'all that right now. And now, you know what? I love it when I hear these celebrities start talking that black shit. But I want to see y'all living it. Jay-Z talking all that black stuff, but most of his employees, from what I've seen in this company, they don't look like us. Most of him employees holding down the ranks, they just don't look like us. So, you know, it's like talking black while sleeping white.
There it is, Knikaveli TV.
Serena Williams, you know what I mean?
There it is, man.
Real.
Knikaveli TV.
ShakkaAHMOSE.com, don't forget it. ShakkaAHMOSE.com. If you want to see your brother, Knikaveli TV. ShakkaAHMOSE.com and Knikaveli TV. That's what it is. All
there
day.
It is. One.